Good morning, this is Aquiles, brought to you by Starbucks, the morning market commentary. No, I'm just kidding. Hope you're doing well. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2026. And it's going to be an amazing year if you know where to go. I want to talk a little bit about what we saw over the weekend. With the invasion of Venezuela, we're talking about one of the largest oil countries in the world. Now, here's the dilemma, though. There is a decreased output that's occurring. So if you're in an oil company, let's just say Exxon or the like, yes, you're going to benefit if control is truly to be had, and if you're allowed to go in there and start up the production. But I would venture to say that production actually is going to go down in the near term, and that oil pricing could see a little bit of a surge in the short term, followed by a dip going down. Now, where other areas that we're looking to get into right now, we're not super high on crypto at this point. We may see a pullback in there. I mean, if we look at just the last little bit of the year, it was down over 20% and then up over 20%. So a lot of tug-of-war occurring in the crypto arena right now. And so we see better opportunity in the gold, silver, maybe even copper at this point. We're not convinced it should be a large part of your portfolio. As a matter of fact, I venture to say this: you may want to keep this at 1 to 2% tops in the portfolio right now. Another big thing, if we're looking at bonds right now, we're going to be coupon clippers, and really it's status quo on the bonds right now. So we're seeing the 10-year out there. We're looking at the 2-year, 4.1 and 3.8, I believe, respectively. Not a heck of a lot happening there, and we do not anticipate that going up any higher at this point. So that's another part. Now, where you should be looking to. Now, the Wall Street Journal today talked about a sector rotation. Sector rotation is healthy for the market. Just simply means, it's a fancy way of saying, hey, we're going to get out of these big name tech stocks for a little bit and try to make money elsewhere. And if you had done so in certain infrastructure plays and certain defensive plays, you did pretty well. And you'll continue to do well because those are areas that we believe there's excellent growth potential, better return on investment, just a fancy way of saying more money. Okay, so that's really the gist of what we're seeing today. We have the big economic front news, I would say, this week is that we have non-farm payrolls coming out on Friday. That'll give us a little glimpse to the job markets. I think they're projecting about 57,000 or so. But, I think it's more important to get a good start right now. This time of year is great as far as investing is concerned. If you can go in and make money in the first quarter of 26, the rest of the year is gravy. And that's just my opinion, but historically it has happened. Okay. Well, we here at Larrea Wealth are here happy to tell you a little bit about what we're up to right now. And one of the big things that we're doing for clients who have been laid off, clients who are retiring and the like, we're really putting people into an area of, hey, this is not something you needed to accept as far as your portfolio is concerned. You do not have to keep them with your old 401k. You do not have to think like, oh, I need income and the like. You may or may not. But proper planning is that you plan for eventualities. And the eventuality is you didn't grow this money overnight. You didn't grow this money by staying in fixed income or bonds. You grew this money with growth investments over the years, and you should continue to do so. So for retirees, for people who are closing in on retirement, 3 months or less, you should be talking to us. Change your job? Guess what? You have a lot of micro and macro decisions you need to make. You might have only a few days to make a lump sum payout versus an annuity payout in your job. Imagine that, 30, 40 years at a job, and that's all the time you're going to get. So you need somebody in your corner. Lastly, gentleman I came aboard as a client the other day said to me, I am sick and tired of doing this. I have better things to do with my time. So I'm looking for a trusted professional. He hired us on the spot, and we're happy to help. If any of these scenarios sounds like would be interesting to you, go take a look at the website. It's larreawealth.com. If you qualify, get on my calendar and let's talk about how we can take your financial lives, minimize risk, maximize return, work with your advisors, tax advisors, legal advisors to maximize everything you could possibly do going forward. It's not just a one-year plan. It could be 20 to 30 years. I have a lot of clients from back in the late 90s who are very satisfied with the work that we've done to them. And over the years, it's just built a great relationship working with such wonderful people. I'm Aquiles. Thank you for tuning in. Take care.